to spend time with him was just prior to my going to New York. I was 20 years in Los Angeles, and I was afraid to leave the nest. And I never forget, I called him, wanted to say goodbye, and we had dinner up in Sunset Boulevard somewhere, just Jerry and Chris and I, and we were talking about my time here, 9 years, and all he did was talk about how great it was to have me coach this team. Never talked about the losses. Talked about the growth that I had as a young coach. Talked a lot about Chris and young James. And when I said I was afraid to leave and go to New York, he said to me, "You gotta be kidding me. They're gonna be paying you $8.5 million, Riley." He says, "You've made it." He said, "You get out of town and you go to New York and you do the best job you can do." I woke up in the middle of the night, last night, and it reminded me of my coaching days, because that's what happened always, somewhere about 3 or 4 in the morning. And for all of us now, maybe B, we wake up early, and I started to write. I was reading at the time also, but I just started to write what I wanted to say to him today. And it's really about life and loss. We eventually lose everything we have, yet whatever ultimately matters can never be lost. You see, the real love and memories we had with Jerry Buss, they are forever. I will always be an everlasting and forever and unforgettable relationship that I had with him. That relationship is deeply rooted and connected to our souls, hearts, and minds, and that's for all of us. You see, Jerry Buss was us as much as we were Jerry. Showtime was the in-between, the elixir of our lives that made us all smile together was the game. The one little constant is that we were all Lakers through and through, forever. There was great pride fueled by this incredible passion to win, and to do it in any way no one has ever done it before. That was Jerry's dream, and it came true. A dream is an image of a desired place you see yourself every single day. And when you dream it over and over, it determines your behavior, it inspires you to act, and it does fuel your motivation. Jerry dreamt it, we saw it, we went after it, and it became a reality. Jerry created a new Laker paradigm, and for 30 years captured the imagination of the whole sports world. We weren't just the best of the best. The Lakers were unique. They still are. The Lakers separated themselves from the pack and left footprints to follow, and there's a lot of teams that are trying. For 30 years, we all followed Jerry Buss. Jerry was our leader. His leadership created interactive relationships throughout the organization. We all worked together in creative ways. We all worked together to help create an environment where everybody in the organization flourished. You were either in or out. You were with us or against us. You didn't ride the fence. There was no in between. Jerry's leadership and how he led forged the trust that bonded the team and the organization as one. He was truly sincere in the fact that he wanted all of us to succeed. I know he did for me. And he wanted me to succeed for the right reasons. And all of us did. This sincerity was fortified by his off-the-charts competency that taught all of us to be the best that we could be every single day, to excel, to go above and beyond your expectations. or what you thought you could do to even higher levels. He truly believed that, to go above and beyond. And we did. Look at me. Just look at me, where I went and how far I've come. I thank him for that and saying yes to Jerry West when he hired me to coach. Jerry's greatest quality as a leader was the ultimate trust he had in us when things got tough. His reliability was rock solid, come hell or high water, and he would be there for you, your family, the team, and those of us in need, people in the community. All you had to do was trust back. We all did, and that's why we are still here today, 30 years later. His trust was a given. It was not on loan. Our houses, cars, jobs, money, our youth, and even our loved ones, ladies and gentlemen, are just on loan to us. Like everything else, our loved ones are not ours to keep. We're just passing through, but passing through by doing something that matters and counts. Being in the Laker family mattered and counted. For all who were there at the beginning of this remarkable run, we have been blessed. We were younger, prettier, vital, ambitious, achievement-oriented, excited, and alive with dreams, hopes, and places to go. He showed us the way. Life with the Lakers was all in front of us. The road was clear and straight, and every now and then a pothole here and there just to keep us humble. And we got humbled sometimes. He would lift us back up. These were Laker life lessons to me. The dream came true, and we went after it. Along the way, living that dream, there was a great life, and loving the ride was all part of that reality. What hits home is when things change, when the dream fades, life hits back, losses mount, the sky casts its dark shadow. That's not what's happening today. We may feel it. Today is an example of a lot more than darkness. But realizing this truth does not have to sadden us. To the contrary, it can give us greater appreciation for the many wonderful experiences we lived through together with Jerry Buss and the Lakers. In many ways, the Laker life was lived to the hilt. And then, to this end, we experienced a loss, a major loss. Loss is part of living a full and loving life. As we experience this loss, we also experience those we love. We are all here caring tremendously for the Buss family in their time of need. Also, mourning with each other who knew him, and our own pain for the loss of Jerry Buss. This loss creates a large hole in our hearts, but it is a hole that calls forth love for others. As we get older, loss becomes a painful part of life. At times, we have only, at first, saw our loved ones, and only to know that later we're going to lose them. But we never want to lose those dreams we all still have. Don't let them fade away, ladies and gentlemen. Jerry Buss would not like that. Those dreams are our human connections. That's all we have left. Our reality is not permanent. Neither is our ownership of anything. Everything is temporary. What can be temporarily permanent is this. Hold on. And he taught us to hold on. Hold on to those you love. Hold on tight, real tight. And mean it. We don't like to see life this way, but this is life with loss. And today we remember, smile with him, embrace him, and honor a man who held on tight, real tight, right to the end. He held on to those he loved, and that which made all of us love him, that dream. The Lakers, the family, is forever and for always. We must believe this one thing as we leave here today, and I do believe it. For this may be the only truth that matters. To be absent of the body is to be present with God. Jerry is present and accounted for in God's world. Showtime. I have been notified by him, and he has told me he's okay. Thank you so much.